Hi everybody, this is Janice and I'm back with another pocket page layout video. A few of my friends on YouTube have asked for me to please do more projects using my Cricut, and so I have spent some time today doing that. This is a layout that I'm doing of a trip that my son and I, a field trip when I was homeschooling him last. This is at the beginning of our last school year, actually in the fallish. I think it was October or November. We went up to the Florida Caverns, which are in the Panhandle, which this is the Panhandle of Florida. This is Tallahassee right here. You can't really hardly see it. That little spot there that's ripped, that is Tallahassee. It's supposed to be a star. And then right here somewhere near Marianna, Florida, there are some caverns. And if you come to Florida, I highly recommend that you do this because that's kind of an unusual thing, I think, to do in Florida. And it was really a great day. Really enjoyed it. It's awesome. I want to do it again sometime. So anyway, I cut this from the 50 States cartridge. Do you have that? Leave me a comment below and let me know who has this. This is an oldie but a goodie, and it has all 50 states as well as state flowers and state birds. Our state bird is the mockingbird, and so this is cut also from the 50 States cartridge on the Florida button. And anyway, on Close to My Heart's website, you can find under Going Soon is all of the state stamps that are still available. Those are going soon. And according to my friend Jessica, she let me know that these coordinate. She purchased a few. Stampganza is going on right now. So when you, the way Stampganza works is when you buy two, you get one free. So, you know, if you want to use this as an opportunity to do that, that would be a good idea. So I used 50 states for this one. Again, it's really old. I don't know if you can get it digitally. I really don't know. I didn't check into that. I'm sorry. However, Close to My Heart in the August catalog, the new annual Inspirations catalog has a cartridge that has different locations in the world, kind of like the Destinations cartridge. Which is where I got this from. I have the Destinations cartridge, and Florida is one of the destinations, and this is going to be a shaker. So I'm going to show you how I did that. This is probably going to be multiple videos because it's too much to do all in one, unless I did a big old long, like hour-long thing, and I don't really personally like to watch those videos because there's too much. I don't have an hour straight to sit and watch videos, so I don't usually watch those personally. Okay, so that's going to be right here. The paper that I'm using for this is the prickly pear with all the colors and all of that. Okay, this here, this little embellishment that I made here that says "this was awkward," because look at his face. He's just like, can't believe this is happening. But I was like, please put on the coonskin hat or the coon tail hat and let me take a picture of you. Please let Mama take a picture. And his face is like, I cannot believe this is happening right now. So I did This Was Awkward, and that is from a stamp set that we still have. It's still in the catalog. Again, Stampganza is going on right now. This and that Day to Day. It's C1667, and it's great because it has, let me turn this around, it has all of this, like this and this in script and here. So like you could color that with watercolors or with your water brush, or just markers, you know, like alcohol markers. That would be fun. And then all these options for, you know, statements, you know, like could be something, this could be something wonderful, or that could be something wonderful. This is totally amazing. You've got this. I've got this. this is so you, this is so stinking cute, this makes me happy, that makes me happy, this is why I love you, I heart this, or this is why I love you. Okay, memory, I heart this memory, right? So you can do I heart this memory, that happened, or this happened, or this moment, this day, this was the best day, moment, you know, just all the combinations. So there you go. Okay, what else? Oh, for the little eyeball. Okay, so in the cartridge, first of all, I cut this guy. Oh, I made a little cheat sheet for myself. This bird, I cut him at a width of 1.75. Okay, because I knew that I wanted it to fit on a 3x4 card, which again this is all prickly paper that I've cut down to fit in this pocket page. So, but for the eyeball, what I did, because I didn't want to cut that teeny tiny thing, is I took one of our bitty sparklers and I colored it with a black alcohol marker. Any alcohol markers, that's another good thing that you can do with them, is you can color your embellishments. I also did a white dot, these are enamel dots. So this one's a little bit bigger, and I don't want him to have a big giant eyeball like that. So I'm going to do this one here. Okay, so we're going to do that one right now and just put it where the eyeball would go. And there we go. We've got a little bird. And then if I want him to stand out a little bit more, what I did was I used one of our sponge. You can buy these come in a circle, and you cut them into these wedges, and I'm using the sapphire ink, which is really new to me, and I'm loving it. It's a great color. You just kind of go around the edges. You can do less or more, whatever you see fit. So yeah. So there we go, and then we can use any kind of adhesive you want to use. With these little images, I like to use our glue pen. This is our dual action glue pen. It's dual action because when it's blue, it's permanent. If you let it dry, oh, you can't see that. If you let it dry, then it becomes repositionable, which means you could rip it up and, you know. So there we go. Little mockingbird. Okay, and there's little lines here for the bird. You could try to ink those, but I didn't want to do that. So I'm gonna take my pen. This is a foray fine tip pen, and I bought a whole set of them on Amazon a while ago because they fit into your Cricut machine. You know, the Cricut Explorer. They fit in the pen attachment. So there, now I have details on my bird. He's gonna go right there. I'm gonna do the shaker in a different video, but I could, you know, go around the edges here, or I could use the ink to go around the edges. I think I'm just gonna leave it and then maybe do some dash lines, maybe. And then up here, like I said, I already cut out my Florida. And what did I cut this guy out? At a width of 2.5. And again, I took into account that this is a 3x4 card, and I knew I wanted there to be a little bit of space. And then I actually wrote this with a Cricut pen, just the Caverns part. And then I forgot that I really would have liked the year 2016, Panhandle near Marianna, Florida. And so there you go. And then this little journaling spot, what I did was I put this pen, again, in the pen attachment or pen holder of your Cricut Explorer, and I searched for line, and I duplicated it a bunch of times, and then I aligned it to the left. There's a feature that says align under edit, and so it lined it all up. The lines were all the same width, and then I attached it to a circle, and I sized it to what I wanted, and then I hit cut or make or whatever it says, make now, and then it drew the lines and cut it out in a circle. And then I also did it over here on a piece of scrap paper, and I sized it to whatever I sized it. I did size it. I played around with this a little bit. See, I made it here, and the lines were a little bit too far apart for what I wanted. I kind of wanted a little journaling spot. So now I have this, and I can cut it to whatever I want. Maybe I just need, you know, a rectangle or something like that. I had begun to do that with this one. See, I cut it down, and I was gonna just cut the corners with my stub crocodile cutter. So, but you could do that by hand. You could do it with a circle punch. You could just like put it in on and then just cut off the corner of the circle. If you don't have something like that, you don't need that. What else did I want to show you on here? Oh, the palm trees are from Destinations, and they are 2-inch wide. Okay, so I cut it out of black. This is emerald, emerald, sea glass, emerald color. This is just white. So yeah. So, and this is the back of the other layout that I did that you guys saw that my club members are going to do. So there it is. Okay, so I'm going to come back and I'll show you what I've done, and I will also show you the shaker, this Florida shaker, which, did I tell you this is from Destinations as well? I cut it at 2.5 inches wide. No, sorry, it's from 50 States. This is from 50 States, so scratch that. And I cut it at 2.5. Okay, and then normally it has a scene inside. What did it have on there? No, this came from a scene. This was like a tag that said Tallahassee, Florida or something like that. And then I detached everything, and I took out what I didn't want to cut and kept the palm tree. All right, so I'm gonna spruce this up and do it, and I'll come back and show you what I did and show you how to make the shaker card. Although if you know how to make a shaker card, you got this. Okay, but I'll show you. All right, I will be back.